Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about if you should buy a van through your limited company. My name's Caroline and I'm an accountant at Juniper Links. Well, I'm actually the director, but whatever. I'll tell you just a few things you should think about before you go ahead and buy the van you're planning to get through your company. First off, ultimately it's up to you. I mean, do you need the van? Ideally there would be some justification of why you want to get the van. Normally they're used to carry things. If you've got something going along those lines for yourself, then that's probably a good reason to get a van. And the other thing to think about is how much of it's going to be for business use versus personal use. So there is benefit in kind tax for vans, but they're a lot more lenient than company car benefit in kind. There's just a flat rate you need to add on to your income basically for a van benefit in kind. Much more appealing. Ultimately, over time, it will get less advantageous to put it through your company, so eventually you lose money, if that makes any sense. So yes, ideally it's just 100% for business use. If you have insignificant private use, then that's something like if you drop something off on the way to a job that was like a parcel to the post office or something, no one's gonna be like, oh wow, you're using your van for personal use all the time, you have to pay this tax. Like, no, that's didn't really make your journey any different, didn't really take away any extra mileage from you. So if you're just doing stuff like that with the van, fine, it'll be 100% for the business. The other thing to think about is whether it is actually a van. So HMRC has some specifics on what they decide is a van or a car. I've got a link in the description box below for you guys to look at for the combi vans and stuff like that, which HMRC are like, this is a car, this is a van, this is a van, whatever. Different kind of makes and models, so you can kind of get an idea of what is acceptable as a van. And they've also got a very vague definition which you can have a look at and decide if that's something you can put through the company. In most cases, when you're buying a van outright, or well, definitely when you're buying a van outright, most hire purchase agreements, things like that, where you actually own the van from the start, you can claim an annual investment allowance, which is essentially you get to get all of the corporation tax relief on the van up front at the point of purchase. So this can be a very good benefit or reason why you would buy a van through the company. Not only that, your company also needs the van. Operating leases, other types of leases where you don't necessarily have ownership of the van, there's no guaranteed ownership option, then it's simply going to be like a rental where, just like a phone bill, I mean, every monthly payment is just going to be expensed against your corporation tax bill at the end of the year. It's not going to be like you can get all of the relief up front for the purchase. And of course, if you're a VAT registered business, then you can reclaim VAT on the cost of the van, depending on your circumstances, so it depends what kind of purchase you make. And if you need to have a look at your personal circumstances, because you're thinking about buying a van through the company and you're not sure, or you want to get more detailed information about how it's accounted for in your accounts, or what kind of tax relief you can get on the van, or whether it's going to be even a van. I mean, whether it's even a van for tax purposes. So if you need more information like that and you've got questions about your personal circumstances, you want an assessment, then you can feel free to contact us. You can go ahead, click on the link below to our website, juniperlinks.com, or you can email me at the email address on the screen. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. And then at the end of the day, it's up to you whether you want to buy a van through the company. The rest of it are just things you should think about from tax perspective. So, hope you guys have a good day and I'll see you again next time.